Hi everyone, this is the tutorial for So Many Plans. My name is Billy from Piano and Pies. Let's get stuck straight in. So there are not many chords for this. Let's get stuck straight in with the introduction, which starts with a C major chord. Now we'll talk through the chords first and then we'll talk about the strumming pattern and the structure afterwards. C major has 3 on the A string, 2 on the D string, open G, 1 on the B and an open E string. We then go to a D minor chord, which is an open D string, 2 on the G, 3 on the B, 1 on the high E. We then have a G7 chord, which is 3 on the E string, 2 on the A, 0, 0, 0, and then 1 on the B. The only other chord we need is a G sus4 chord, which is 3 on the E string, 2 on the A string, 0, 0, 1 on the B string, and 3 on the high E string. Bit of a stretchy chord. So let's talk about the order and the strumming. So the introduction has C major, D minor, G7, G7 again, and then C major, D minor, G sus4, G7. So that's the order of chords for the introduction. Quite a lot going on there. However, strumming wise, we've got dun digga digga dun digga digga, which is down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. And I'm stressing the first down a little bit, so I'm getting a little bit louder with it. And so on. So that is what happens in the introduction. When the vocals kick in for the first verse, it's almost the same. However, it's a little bit shorter. C major, D minor, G sus4 to G7. And basically, for the rest of the song, that's what you play, those same chords over and over. Now I have wrote out the structure and there's a PDF, things like this, over on Patreon. There's a link in the description. However, what's probably more useful is the chords and the lyrics matched up, things like this. And if you want to follow that along, head on over to Patreon. There's a cheap couple of dollar tier that you can download. Saves you from writing things out and potentially making a mistake. However, just to talk about some extra detail that they put in on the track, for the C chord, what they do is sometimes hammer on this middle finger on fret 2 on the D string. You see there, hammer on. So I'm just hammering on the first beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. For the D minor, you can do the same with that finger. For the likes of G sus4 and G7, I don't notice too much, just keep the strumming nice and smooth. Now let's talk about the structure, because there is a little bit of difference going on. The introduction we've talked about, as well as the verse. The verse goes through those chords I said earlier 4 times. There is then a chorus, which is 2 times round. Then a solo, I think it's a guitar solo, that is 2 times round those same chords. We then have another verse, 4 times round those. Then there is, I think it's a trumpet solo, which you don't hear too much. However, I guess this band you do. That is 2 times round. We then have a bridge, we play the same chords 2 times round. There is a third verse, 4 times round, and then a final chorus, 4 times round. Or you can just follow the chords and lyrics that I've put up on Patreon. So, if you found that in any way useful, please like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. I also want to say thanks to the people on the screen. Those are my active patrons. So if you get the handy PDFs for this song, then you get your name on the screen. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.